Welcome, Keeper. Today we're descending deep into the dungeons of one of the most gloriously wicked strategy games from my childhood, Dungeon Keeper 2. Released in 1999 by Bullfrog Productions, this cult classic took everything we loved about real-time strategy and turned it upside down, literally. You're not the hero, you're the villain, and being evil has never felt so good. Dungeon Keeper 2 is a real-time strategy and dungeon management game where you play as a dark overlord, building lairs underground, summoning monsters, and defending your domain from invading heroes. But this isn't just about base building. This is about sadistic creativity, slapping your minions when they slack off, sacrificing creatures for your magical gain, and watching as waves of do-gooders get crushed by your brilliantly placed traps. The tone? Deliciously dark. The humour? British, dry and devilish. Think Monty Python meets Satan's HR department. Gameplay starts with carving out your dungeon from the rock. You'll create rooms like the hatchery to feed creatures, the lair to rest, and the all-important treasury for your shiny gold. Different rooms attract different minions, from bile demons who stink up the place, to warlocks who hurl fireballs and read dusty books. You don't control them directly, they go about their business, grumbling and working, and it's up to you to keep them motivated or well slapped. But this isn't just a management sim. Dungeon Keeper 2 has real-time battles. Heroes and rival keepers will storm your dungeon, and it's your job to protect your heart. Literally, your dungeon heart. Lose that and it's game over. Battles are chaotic, satisfying, and surprisingly tactical for a game with farting demons. For a 1999 game, the graphics hold up remarkably well. Dungeons are gritty, the lighting is moody, and the animations, from creatures eating chickens to imps hammering walls, are full of charm. The UI is clean, functional, and filled with satisfying clicks and clunks. And the sound design? Iconic. The narrator is your sardonic, demonic tour guide, one of the best voiceovers in game history if I'm honest. Every announcement is soaked in sarcasm, and let's not forget the moans, groans, and hilarious creature complaints that breathe life into the world. So what makes Dungeon Keeper 2 truly stand out, even decades later, is the personality. This game oozes charm and bile. Every design choice reinforces the role you play, an evil mastermind in charge of a living, breathing dungeon. It's also one of the few games that successfully lets you feel like the villain, while making it outrageously fun. The slap mechanic? Ridiculous, but genius. The ability to possess a minion and go first person? Genuinely immersive. You become the monster, and that twist on perspective keeps it fresh. The campaign is a mix of challenge and comedy. Levels escalate in complexity, introducing new mechanics and harder heroes. It's not easy, some maps will test your patience, but when you finally conquer a kingdom with your army of evil, it feels earned. There's also a sandbox mode and multiplayer, though the latter is trickier to access these days, but even just the skirmish maps offer tons of replay value. There's always a new dungeon layout to try, and a different strategy to test a new way to torment your minions. So, is Dungeon Keeper 2 worth playing today? Absolutely. If you're a fan of strategy games, dark humour, or just want to slap a demon in the face and call it leadership, Dungeon Keeper 2 still delivers. It's available on Steam and Good Old Games, and runs well with modern fixes. Just don't expect hand-holding. This game demands attention and punishes laziness, fittingly. Dungeon Keeper 2 remains one of the greatest RTS dungeon hybrids ever made. Smart, sinister, and packed with character. It's a must-play for anyone who ever wondered what it'd be like to rule Underground. So grab your gold, dig deep, and let your evil reign begin. Thanks for watching. Next I will be continuing the Dungeon Keeper saga, playing and reviewing the unofficial Dungeon Keeper free game, War for the Overworld. If you enjoyed this and are interested in seeing more of the same, subscribe so you don't miss out. And until next time, Keeper, the darkness awaits.